Hello everyone, welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion and Season 8 of our LOA Prime Championship. This is our British F4 Championship and the second week of our European holidays. We're at Hockenheim. Come for the racing, stay for the schnitzel. My name's Gareth and joining me once again in commentary is Jools. Jools, how are you?
Guten Morgen.
Guten Abend.
Yeah. I thought we released the videos in the mornings.
Well, this is true. Anyway, let's take a look at the championship. It's looking very close at the top between Michael Messenger, Stephen Greening and Tor Malarin. Plenty of race winners this season, Jules, with Ollie Walker, Ettridge, Messenger, Greening, Tor Malarin and Miller all picking up wins so far. And
yeah, that's true, but not in the Club 1500. That's pretty much been Hill and White, with Pepper just taking a win at Brand. But all the other races have been shared between White and Hill, 3 apiece.
Yeah, and is it four in a row now for Dan Hill, which is why he is now leading the championship. So very exciting stuff. We wait to see what happens this time out.
Yeah, White's got to strike back now, really.
He really does. Yeah, he's losing ground, unfortunately. So it's Risky Racing Blue ahead of Risky Time and Wizards Black Sapphire in the top split. Club Teams Championship, I do beg your pardon. All looking pretty close up there, but Risky Racing Blue eking out a bit of a lead.
They are, yeah, but all to play for. This is the halfway point, so, maybe they won't show up for the rest of the races.
and as you mentioned last time, a huge amount of points available if both drivers score well. The Club 1500 Teams Championship, it's 722 Motorsport taking the lead courtesy of Dan Hill and his run of wins. McLaren slipping to second ahead of Cool Camel and Team Heat together. And Scuderia Dos Ratas not that far away either, so they've still got a good chance of a top 3 finish there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, definitely.
So we're getting ready to see the grid, and here it is. Rob Miller ahead of David Lyon, the 18, taking the front row. Afonso Aguirre looking well in third, ahead of Don Parker. Great result for him. Stephen Green down in 5th place ahead of Nicola Lee. Chris White taking pole position in Club 1500 against Dan Hill. And then we've got Russell Bright, Oliver Walker, Ben Chalcroft, Michael Messenger quite far down, as is Gavin Kelly. Gareth Winslade returning to the championship. Nico Martel in 15th. Philip Miles. Then we've got Joe Barlow, James Pepper, Chris Forrester, Ewan Mannanen, nice to see him back. Rich Meesters, Steve Pepper, Stephen Maxwell and Lewis McManaman down in 24th. Then Roberto Costa and Sean Clark.
Keep going, this
James
podcast.
Renwick, Stephen Koenig from Team Heat together and Neil Severin on the final row of the grid. Stephen Maxwell.
Yes, welcome to Neil.
Yes, welcome to you, Neil. Welcome to the LOA.
And Renwick, James Renwick. Yeah.
And James Renwick, yeah, nice to see him. So, he was in Hungary as well, wasn't he? He had that collision with...
I claim amnesia, but here come the lights.
And we're racing. That's an aggressive start from line, then heading over to try and get onto the racing line behind his teammate. And looks like Parker might be shuffling out Aguirre. He has done. As Don Parker then up into 3rd place. We're heading down to turn 2, then a bit of a crunchy pinch point here at the track. Looks like Greening's had a good start and he's passing Aguirre as well as they go through T2. Nice clean start though so far. Looks like
Pepper and Maxwell starting from the pits, that's why they're a bit off the field.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, Maxwell not qualifying very high at all. Looks like Winslade and Chalcroft going side by side. Then this is the National A layout then, so diving into this double apex right-hander before you head to the Mercedes corner. So a slightly shortened layout here at Hockenheim. Great track though, as ever. It's one of the best tracks for racing in my opinion on the service.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Small cars, so we thought we'd give them the smaller track, but they probably could have ran the larger one.
Yeah, I think they could have done quite easily.
Maybe not the old one.
No, that would be very boring.
Yes. Would have been lots of slipstream fest.
Yes. So the two 18 cars eking a lead already. Look, about a second ahead of the rest of the field.
They were fastest in practice as well as qualifying. So yeah, they converted their practice base into pole and the front row, and they're stretching away at the moment.
Streaking away, yeah.
Although Greening has passed his lap, but he has made up places to get there.
Yeah, and he's been using some slipstream. See Severin up to 13th, then showing a bit of red. Oh, that's Philip Miles off the track.
And Koenig and Severin are red at the moment as well.
Yeah, That's not going to help Scuderia Dos Ratas in that team's championship that we were talking about a minute ago.
No, it's not.
We've got a replay here of Koenig going very wide.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's the contact. Is that Severin heading off with the damage?
Looks like, yeah.
Big shame there.
Last year's champion, Nicola Lee, looking for a move on Alfonso there, but he bet over it at the moment. Oh no.
Oh,
reconsidered.
That's a really
so
racy.
They touched.
Really racy.
Oh, he's very racy.
Super
switching back to the other side to attack again, but no way past yet.
Yeah, and Russell Bright and Oliver Walker just behind as well, trying to get in the mix in this party for 5th place.
Excellent qualifying for both Club 1500 and Hill.
Yeah, I mean they're looking stupidly
Oh, this is Renwick. Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunate for Renwick there, just running over the tyre of... Presumably that was Nicola Lee, wasn't it? It did look like one of the... yeah,
I'd have to see that again.
One of the Intergalactic Bureau of Auto Racing cars, powered by Volvo. So fast laps here. We were already 3 laps in then, and it's still Miller with the fastest lap now, 123.316, leading from line. And then Parker still, they're all going very wide through T1 and picking up 1X's there. Someone's round in the background.
Yeah, that's Chalcroft.
I thought it might be, but I thought I'd wait until the name popped up just in case.
That's looking at Club 1500. They're still pretty close, and Manningen actually was the fastest last lap, second purple. We're looking here at Dom under attack from Greening.
Oh, this is
with
tight.
A shortened hairpin.
Oh, they made contact. Oh, and Aguirre's corner collected as well. Oh, nice avoiding action there by Bright.
Aguirre looked like to take advantage then and get through, but unfortunately it looked like he got sausaged.
Yeah.
As Greening has made it past Parker.
How was he the only one who was a victim to that incident? I mean, it was purely between Greening and Parker there, and yet Aguirre comes off unlucky.
It looked like the sausage beached him to me.
Yeah.
But he's running again, although 12 seconds off the lead.
Oh, big shame there. So we just saw the cars coming through the Sachs curve, which is the banked 180-degree corner, where Vettel famously crashed his Ferrari 1 year in the rain. Might have cost him the championship, really.
That's possibly, yeah.
Will we see one of our drivers affecting their championship chances in that corner tonight? We'll wait and see.
I don't know, but Hill's just set a purple as he's chasing down white. Dom is not finished with Greening, he wants that place back.
Yeah, indeed, yeah, and he's took a much tighter exit line out of turn 2 there.
Greening feels the need to get the slipstream from the lapped car.
That's Clark just ahead then, lets them through.
It's everyone through, it looks like.
Yeah, look like he was heading to the normal layout. On board with Greening then through Mercedes. One of the trickiest corners, actually, I'd say, on the track. Always a good chance of seeing a spinner there. Here we've got
yeah, although these cars seem to like it. They don't seem to care about going flat out.
Yeah.
Is that the next corner?
No, the next corner is the one you can take flat. Yeah, but Mercedes is the one that's very tight.
White is under attack here from Hill.
So the championship battle for Club 1500 is taking place on track right now. Hill diving to the inside of the final couple of corners. White's gone very wide.
They're going to have a go in T1.
Yeah.
Not really a place you want to have a go. There's Kelly stuck behind them.
This is exciting racing. What can Kelly do into turn 2? He's gone to the inside of Hill. Hill's letting him go. So Hill now needs to hope that... Oh, he's dived under the inside.
Going back.
Yeah. Kelly taking the slipstream then. Heading onto the shortened layout. Here we come. Hill's locked up. Oh, he's on the grass and round he goes. Oh, and Kelly's round as well. And who's that?
And another car, it's Manningen.
It's Manningen. You were Mannanen in the Marlborough livery there.
Well, he spun into second place briefly, but he's now dropped back to so.
Big shame for Mannanen there. Nice to see him back and going again. Here's Roberto Costa, the number 3 car. He's currently running 7th in Club 1500 and trying to find his way back through the recovering Mannanen. We cut back to the lead battle then. So White's
really got a bit of a cushion now after that.
Yeah, and it's Joe Barlow, Dan Hill's teammate, now in 2nd place.
And then White's teammate in 3rd. As Miller is just stretching away. Doesn't seem to be anything Line can do. Close that gap.
We've talked before about how Miller just has some of these races where he is just unbeatable, and this is looking like one of those.
He's very handy around Hockenheim.
Yeah. Look at this then. Don Parker still not letting Greening go. And he wants revenge for that cheeky move.
With a good exit, it looks like he's going to have a chance here.
Yeah, into this very corner that we're approaching. And it looks like Oliver Walker's got past Nick Lee, look.
He has, yeah. As we mentioned, Walker won one of the races at Knock Hill round.
He did indeed. He won the reverse grid race.
The race where Ettridge was naughty.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that was close. Parker's got the run though as they come into the stadium section. And heading to that Sachs corner. There's 4 cars looking very close together. Wow.
Slight touch there.
Yeah. Brave stuff though as they make it through.
Walker, ever the opportunist, tried something.
Oh, and I've just seen Barlow dropping right down the order, and he's in the pit lane from 2nd position. Big shame. Yeah, Hill back up to 2nd place.
Pretense. Yeah.
Which means he's dispatched Forrester as well. He's made very short work of those guys. Look at this battle then. This is 4th.
Dom is getting away slightly from Greening.
Yeah, well,
leaving him to the clutches of Walker, I think, and Lee.
Yeah, and this is allowing Russell Bright in the No Slots No Glory in P7 just to get back into this battle. He lost a bit.
Lock up.
Big lock up there.
Lee says, "I'll have that." Oh, and they touch.
This is ballsy stuff.
Well, this is how we remember Walker here in the F3, wasn't it? With was it Malaran?
Yes. Yeah,
that was an epic battle. Walker and Malaran. I think it went over 2 races as well.
It did. It was super racing. Yeah. Bright wants a piece of this action. Look.
Does, and so does Messenger behind them in the Goose car.
Yes, I was wondering who that was.
Peace was never an option.
Changed his livery a little bit. Oh, so this is the contact, and then yeah.
Yeah, look, he just gets put on the sausage by a tap from Greening.
Yeah. Massively unfortunate.
And then these two just keep going at it.
But these two, I still think they're very lucky that they weren't turned around, because there's a lot of turning action going on, and that does make the cars spin. And that's the war.
3 cars
Mannanen, Hill, and
all spin.
Kelly all going round. Yeah, and I know.
Oh, this is Barlow. Oh, he came together with Forrester, and that's why Hill got them both.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Meanwhile, battle still raging between Nick Lee, Walker and Bright.
Greening is back past.
Yes, he is. Yeah, I was just looking at the order. Where's Greening gone? He's up into 3rd, ahead of Parker.
They're together.
Oh, great run there by Bright. Look at this train. This is awesome.
That's a great track.
It is just phenomenal, isn't it?
I don't think I've had a bad race round here. It's like, it suits any car.
Yes.
Walker going to the grass. The way these two are fighting, Bright's got to fancy his chances that they're going to take each other out.
Yes, I would have some serious like brake pedal coverage here. Expecting us to have to take avoiding action. Sean Clark exiting the pit lane. So he's had some incidents, or he's back in the pits, I beg your pardon. So yeah, a few drivers have had some incidents down in the bottom end of the Club 1500 order, which is a shame. It's Chris White now leading from Hill, 2.8 seconds. Chris Forreston still in third after his trip up with Joe Barlow.
Looking like another good result for Rich Meisters in fourth.
Yeah, that's good to see.
Oh, fast lap from Greeny.
So Meisters had a double podium at Hungaroring, didn't he? So looking for more of that. We're on board with Chris Forrester then, currently in the third place, which is will be stopping Meisters from getting that third podium unless he can get a move on. Let's see what the... Yeah, he's a bit slower than Forrester at the moment. We go replay here then. Alfonso Aguirre, opportunistic, late on the brakes, gets past Kelly.
I mean, that's exceedingly late, and he's locked up here.
Yeah, he somehow gets round the corner though.
That's some car control. I thought Kelly was surprised by that appearing in his sideline.
Yeah. Yeah, well done to the pair of them there.
Back to the live action.
Yep.
Meisters is under attack here from Mannanen.
Here he goes. Ah, Mr. says no way.
Nope. Still not sorted out. They're still side by side.
They're still side by side. They're fighting so hard. I wouldn't be surprised if more cars would be able to close up on them. Doesn't seem to be slowing them down too much, though, does it? Oh, look, they're going through.
Oh no, he thinks better of it.
Yeah.
They're going to go 2 by 2.
Yeah, 2 by 2 through the Sachs curve is mad. Oh, look at
Messenger's so opportunistic there. He's got past 2 cars.
Walker nearly losing the car as well. He's just throwing it over the sausage curbs. Trying to shorten the track in any way he can. New fastest lap for Dom Parker, look. 1:22.9.
Impressive.
That's very impressive, yeah. Here comes Walker, he's trying to fight back on Messenger. Bright somehow been shuffled to the back of this train. Winslade now in the pits. Presumably had some sort of incident.
Well, we're not stingy with the fuel this season.
No.
They don't really wear their tyres either, so yes.
If you're in the
probably something bad happened.
The bad thing. So, meanwhile then, this is Chris Forrester, and he is attacking Stephen Maxwell, who had the pit lane start. Or is that Maxwell getting through and just heading?
Maxwell's pulling away,
yeah.
But yeah, the Messenger wants Nicola Lee's position. Just 2 laps to go.
Wow, this is a very short race then.
It is, yes.
We're on board with Volley Walker in 7th place currently then, and he's got a chance of 5th. Let's say that Greeningham and Parker have eased away from this battle enough that they're presumably safe in that short amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, they're battling very hard for, like you say, 5th, 6th and 7th.
Well, it's good points still.
It is. The Miller has checked out at the front.
He has indeed, yeah, look at that, up to 3.3 now. Oh, that's close racing between those two. But yeah, there's good eating on those kind of points and places.
Plus also, if you're around there, you're going to be starting near the front for race 2.
Kelly back ahead of Aguirre, worth noting. They're now battling for 10th and 11th. Nick Lee was briefly behind Messenger, but he's back ahead. These guys just cannot sort it out. I hope it doesn't end in a collision to decide it. It would be a crying shame.
Wait. Has Messenger got past? No, according to the standing.
Well, meanwhile, we're still looking at Aguirre and Kelly trying to sort it out with some awesome jinking around and switching back going on. Messenger sending around the outside of the Sachs curve once again. He's going to have the inside line for the final 2 corners. Meanwhile, Miller has started his final tour then. Personal best for Line on that lap.
Oh God, here comes Walker as well. He's going to push Lee down the straight.
We could be heading for an airplane crash into turn 1 here. But somehow...
They don't do it.
There's always turn 2 though.
We just race here every week.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Oh, someone looked like Walker and Bright touched slightly there as well.
Yeah, I think there was a contact. Oh, that's Walker round. Big spin
Walker's dropped it. Oh no, and that's... Is that Maxwell going to get him? No, that's Martel. Martel's got him.
Nice work from Martel. So Martel then heading for the reverse grid podium, pole, I beg your pardon. Messenger, he's almost pushing Nick Lee around the track here.
Running out of time to get past.
Yeah. Oh, they've made there was definite contact there. I saw.
Yeah, look, you can see his front wings. Yeah, his left plate on his wing is bent.
Yeah, replay here of Aguirre and Kelly once again.
Nice switch back there from
so
Aguirre.
Nicely done, yeah. Lovely racing between these two.
Yep.
And we're seeing it again.
Apparently,
it was that
it
good.
was so good. We were seeing it again. I'm sure that was intent.
Absolutely. We need to get back to the action though, because these laps are quite short, and I think we're about to see the race winner. Here we are, and there's Nick Lee in 5th place, almost on his own. He's yeah. So Messenger's lost a bit of time there, and he's under attack from Bright. So after that contact, a few corners ago. Here he is though, Rob Miller. Super dominant performance on a track which makes it very easy to race. That's a very, very impressive drive indeed by Rob. Congratulations to him.
Walker's trying to get back to Martel here. Looks like Martel might just hold him off.
Yeah, looks like he's done it. Great job there by Martel, who's heading to the pole position for the reverse grid race. Club 1500, Chris White back to winning ways after the 4-win streak for downhill. So congratulations to Chris, reigniting the championship fight. And here's Chris Forrester coming home for a double podium for the McLaren team.
Of course, Stan managed to claw himself back up to within a second of White by the end of that.
Yeah, he was flying. So Rob Miller wins from David Lyon and Stephen Greening in 3rd. Then we had Don Parker in 4th. Great showing from him. Nick Lee in 5th. Michael Messenger in 6th. And then Russell Bright in 7th. Nico Martel will be on pole for the reverse grid race in 8th position. Ollie Walker 9th and Alfonso Aguirre in 10th. Then we had Kelly, White, Hill, Maxwell, Forrester, Philip Miles, Steve Pepper, Ewan Mannanen, Ben Chowcroft in 19th, and Rich Meesters rounding out the top 20. Further down we have Winslade in 21st, and then James Becker in 22nd, Lewis McManaman in 23rd, James Renwick in 24th, and Neil Severin in 25th. Stephen Koenig was in 26th place after his spin and collision, and very unlucky for Joe Barlow to fall back down to 27th place. Roberto Costa in 28th and Sean Clark in 29th.
Well, that was entertaining.
That was hugely fun. Great race 1 coming up. Then next on the channel will be the race 2 reverse top 8, so do come back and check that out. Can Miller fight his way back from 8th on the grid? So don't forget to go and check out thelimitomadhesion.com. Do like the videos please, and do subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. See you, Jools.
Bye bye.